And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and it's in general becoming a better trader and helping you become a better trader in the meantime. First, we've got a lot to talk about today. A lot of weird things took place yesterday, maybe, and maybe they're weird, maybe they're not. Maybe some things are just the way they should be, whatever that means. Let's go ahead and since we're going to be talking about putting money at risk, let's go ahead and talk about those risks. First, it goes something like this. First, this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And the CFTC risk disclosure goes like this. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with what that means is that basically we're looking for opportunities to have the risk look with a high degree of leverage work for us instead of against us. And those opportunities are sometimes kind of rare. So it's a lot of people have equated trading to fishing, and I would definitely agree with that. That it is a lot like fishing. That you're looking for the right scenario to come into an account or come into the market, and hopefully profit from it. So that's where we are now. First, let's talk about the EAs I've got out there. We have the Bollinger Band RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 right here. They trade very well. I want to add a couple more aspects to them that help you choose your risk level a little bit better than they are right now. But they are good. This one has a profit ratio of like 12% over 6 years of testing. However, it's going to show up differently in real life, and it only trades. That's only on 7 trades over 6 years or something like that. So it is good. However, if you're looking to triple money in 1 year, that's not going to happen on these. I do want to put that out there. Let's see. And here is Trading Forex for Profit. If you're interested in finding a place where you can build a calculator or track your accounts to see where you are, check out your account activity, also develop your risk ratio to see how much risk you want to add to your accounts. You can import your trades here for whatever you'd like to trade it for, like MT4 account, MT5 account, or DX trade. If you're doing prop firm challenges, I'm going to be doing a prop firm challenge probably pretty soon. I haven't done a prop firm challenge in a while, and I think it's time that I do another one. Performance right there, and you can keep track of your strategies here. You need to add one in here for impulse. Let's do that right now, because sometimes you just get anxious. This is to be avoided, by the way. But I'm going to put that in there because it is sometimes hard to not there's strategy. Just see an opportunity and jumped in. Okay, there we go. So now we've added this strategy. There's absolutely no checklist items that need to go here. What pair, whatever. Enter pair here, all markets. Time frame, sure. 15, we put the 15. So we have that one in there now too. So we can go back to our strategies and see what that looks like. Impulse, to be avoided. I should put in there, to be avoided. And that way, I can see that. Because if you go into some of these chat rooms, you're going to find people who will get you into a trade that you don't need to be in. There we go. And some of them are selling signals in the United States. That's actually illegal. because that recommends a trade. And if you're not affiliated with a brokerage firm, that is an illegal activity. But at any rate, that's what we have going on right here with Trade Forex for Profit. You can start for free. I highly recommend it. It's a fun place to get started with your trading. Get serious if you get serious about your trading. And I don't see any reason not to be serious about your trading. Here we are. We have the market sentiment for the week. We are probably for the day. If I knew what the market sentiment was going to be for the week, it'd be fantastic. However, it changes on a daily basis. Right now, we have the Great British Pound on top, GBP, and the USD on the bottom. How about that? Right down here with the yen and the Aussie breaking down the quote-unquote losers for today. A very interesting breakdown today. Here we have the risk on risk off meter. We have it right at neutral, which means everyone's holding on to their money. No one is going to be doing any trading today. Well, they might be doing some trading, but it's going to be nothing that on the scale that could wipe everybody, could wipe your account out. Let's refresh Forex Factory. See what's going on here. Iran informed Pakistan of its acceptance of transfer part of its uranium to a third country. Yeah. It's weird how they're saying, okay, you bombed the hell out of us, now surrender. That's kind of not the way life works. But at any rate, they don't work, but we don't play by the same rules we do, and we need to understand that. But at any rate, or the United States, the powers that be in the United States need to understand that. They don't play by the same rules we do. Okay, enough for that. Let's get to the, so the Iran U.S. thing is looking like it's coming down to some sort of a, what do you call it? Resolution, maybe not. I doubt it, but maybe not. Here we have the US 10 right here, which is pretty much flat, really flat, and the Japanese 10, which is not as flat. Oh yeah, it's pretty flat too. There's nothing going on today in today's markets. Well, let's see. Enough to talk about that. Let's take a look at the carry trade real quick, because we can. That is on this one. And the carry trade, not Bitcoin. Nobody wants to see Bitcoin. Bitcoin's down to 62. Looks like it could break this 55 region pretty soon. That would be bad for a lot of Bitcoiners out there. Especially the ones that are holding it. What am I looking for? Looking for the US 10, just down here. And the Japanese 10, which is right here. So there we are. We have the a little bit more of a convergence on the carry trade. We'll see if that continues. It's going to take a long time for that to continue. It's not going to happen overnight. If it happens overnight, something disastrous has happened somewhere. Not sure what that. I don't even know what that scenario would look like for bond markets to go like that. Like simultaneous bombings in both the United States and who knows. Here we have the euro versus the British pound. British pound is winning today. It is a Friday though, so I'm not sure what kind of trading we're going to be looking at today. DXY is right here. The inverse of the DXY is right here. Let's see, which is the would be the euro versus the dollar, and it's surging up to 116.40, getting a little perkier. Pound versus the dollar. Again, this is probably where your trade should be on dollar weakness. I'm not sure how much longer this dollar weakness is going to continue. As you can see, it's at the top end of the range, which is sitting right at the 20-period moving average, 20-day moving average in this case. So I'm not sure I would jump in there with both feet, especially not on a Friday. Dollar versus the Swissy. You know, if I were in front of the computer all day today, then I might venture forth and try to make about 2% on my account and get out. But that's what I used to do a long time ago, was get 2% and get out, 2% and get out every day. That's a lot harder to do now. That, or I was just, I don't know how I did it back then. Dollar versus Swissy, right there, coming down a little bit. Dollar versus the yen, very flat, very, very flat. Just scared of 160, as it probably should be. Pound versus the yen, 214 or 215.42, a little perky on there, 56 pips up today. Might have been a nice place for a little trade. Euro versus the yen. However, we are at the top of all these ranges, so I'm not sure that I would set a trade to get in there. Probably go the buy stop around 186.35. That's an idea, not a trade recommendation, by the way. You don't see me stopping everything and jumping in there, so don't do it. Dollar versus the CAD, coming off of its highs at 139, just hit 139 and stopped. Amazing. CAD yen 115.31. Again, not really going too much of anywhere. Crude oil down at 92.69. I'd like to see that come down even further before we have a real resolution. Aussie versus the dollar, up 56 pips today. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 pips today. It's 6 pip bets. 5.6 pips, in other words. Gold down 972. A lot of mixed markets today. There's not a lot of direction, not a lot of momentum, not a lot of leadership. This is not the market you want to trade. Platinum off 14.5. Palladium off 8.5. Silver off $1,000. No, just kidding. Off $1.14, down to 72.74. And software sector looks like it was mixed yesterday. I'm not going to go through them because it just gets weirder after that. But that's about all I've got for today. Not a whole lot happening. Today's a good day to go to the beach or something instead of going to instead of trading forex today, unless you're building a thing, building an EA like this one over here. Whoops, like this one over here. There we are. I've got my 2 Bollinger Band EA running, and it has not generated any trades yet, which is fine because it's still waiting for the perfect opportunity to come in. So we don't have that yet. Therefore, as you can see, it's at the top of this range right now, and I imagine it's going to revert at some point. But we're not there yet. My other one is not working either, or it's not generating any trades. It's working. It's just not generating any trades either, so we're in good shape. With that, that's all I've got for today. You guys have a great one. Have a happy Friday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.